All right. Part 3. I bored you guys enough. So we touched upon question number 1. Why do we have to wear masks? Sorry, why is there a 14-day quarantine? Question number 2. The mask fiasco. Fiasco. On, off, levels of mask. What's not a mask? A shirt's not a mask because it's porous. A bandana. How long do you clean it? How long does the N95 last? How long does the fabric last? How long does the surgical mask last? When you twist the sides, it walks and talks, and it defeats its own purpose. We touched upon that, and then I had and then question number 3 slash pet peeve gloves. That was probably the funniest one. I tried my best to give you a comedic illusion of wearing the gloves and touching things and using your phone, and like that one I don't think I was wrong on. And part 3. Conclusion. Where is this going? Are you taking a vaccine? What is a vaccine? Is it a strand of other coronas? Because coronavirus is a word that's been around. Covid-19 is the one they made. Coronavirus is on the bottle of Lysol. It's a virus. As far as what we called it, I'm not going to act naive. I'm sure it's called something for a reason. I'm not going to Google it real quick. But so where's this going? They say that by mid-2021, the vaccines are going to hit X amount of millions of people. And, they think that it's going to be, by next summer, this is going to be just a bad 2020. They just think it's going to be, oh, remember when we had COVID? And it's eventually going to thin out and become just one of those little, okay, there's COVID, there's flu, there's polio, whatever, there's scones, listen to me, shingles, there's just parts of the, okay, 3%, oh, I got COVID, oh, I got the flu. Can't go away in a day. But where'd it come from? Why is the vaccine able to be invented less than a year? Where'd that come from? They sure as shit didn't invent the wheel that fast. So where'd the COVID-19 vaccine come from? And the FDA, I'm not going to get into politics, but where mad cow disease, all the other stuff. I forgot a couple of things. Sars, a couple other things through the years in America. All of a sudden pop up. What are we doing on the ground? Where are we? Why we're making this chemical? We're making this stuff for what? You're too much of a liberal country to drop it on anybody. And then when we dropped the atom bomb in Hiroshima, we're still getting flack on that, how it was so inhumane to do that in whatever it was, in the 60s or 70s, whatever, maybe the 60s, whatever. Like that, people are still effing us because we dropped that. So that was hurtful, so we'll just kill them with the goddamn coronavirus? We'll let them wheeze out for 6 weeks and then fill their lungs up with fluid? That's genocide itself. Rather just take a bullet to the group of people. We're not pulling a Hitler here and killing millions of Jews because for whatever his reason was. Chemical warfare. Why are you inventing that? One day you're going to drop it. You're going to take a B-17 bomber and just spray us all with it. And we're going to go outside and we're going to be like, what's that orangey smell? Oh, and then 3 days later, was that came from the plane? It's just like cell phones, just like beepers, just like anything else. It's not tested. We still kind of don't know if cell phones hurt the brain of infants because they only came out. My first cell phone was in '02. That's still, what are you going to take? Where's the '02 babies? Was that 20 years? 18 years? So where's the 18-year-olds that their parents had cell phones? Maybe there's nothing wrong. Or maybe we can't handle it. Just like I said in part 1. Can't handle it. Oh my God. Because guess what? Everyone would stop using their cell phones. At least around children under 2. You show me a million friggin' 18-year-olds with brain deficiencies because they were on their Motorola's. You want to talk about conspiracy? And I feel like the world and America, they drop shit at like different times. Everyone has technology, right? 5G now is the newest commercials. Remember there was 3G? You know they could make 5G back when they made 3G, right? You know why they didn't? Because of money. What do you mean? Well, let's roll out the 3G for 2 years. Let's say make all our money. 3Gs, da 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 da. Oh, 3G, plateau. Oh my God. 4G, whoop, 4G, 4G. Oh my God. Now we're at the plateau. 4G, we're coming down. Money. 5G, back up for Christmas. 5G, conveniently for Christmas. 5G, smart TVs. 5G this, 5G that. 5G cars. What's the difference? I could grab a 3G cell phone right now that hasn't been like dropped or modified and potentially go on Chrome and look up Google and type in the word, Home Depot. And maybe it's slow. Why is it slow? It's the processor. And the processor, because the phones get it, everything is, again, I'm leaning something else, but think about it. You have to wait. Oh, new phones. Now, did you see the new phones? They're becoming flip phones now, and they're getting smaller, and they're getting bigger. It's like the revolution. At one point, bell bottoms in the 70s, and then it went away, and now it's coming back, or it has came back already, whatever. Like, everything does a cycle. It's like, the stock market crashed in 1929, and I don't know if anything happened in between, but then I think in 08, 09, it crashed again, but not as bad because we're developed as a society, but everything comes around. So now there's this something called Samsung Z Flip. It's a flip phone, and when you open it, the screen has no crease, and it's a flat phone, just like this, and it folds like this, and when you open it, it's a full screen. So the 18-year-olds that might be brain damaged, can you imagine dropping that bomb? Okay, we got 17 million people with brain damage because they used their phones in 2002. Again, society, the mob mentality. COVID-19, wear your gloves, wear your mask. Oh, shoot. Perfect example, just, here we go. 8 minutes. Social distancing. Question number 4. What is 6 feet? Why not 4? Why not 8? Oh, well, why? Because the cough radius is 6 feet? If you have two people at 6 feet apart and they just crossed each other's. We talk. We naturally spit molecules while talking. We're walking into them everywhere we go. I don't care what store, teachers, I don't care what you do. You're walking into it. So when you're standing online to get your wine, 6 feet apart, now you see the stickers on the floor. You see people with the spent money. Company out there is making stickers 6 feet apart, and then slash, and then it's in Spanish, whatever. Like 6 feet apart? Why? Well, if you conjugate at like 10 people in a circle, you'll get COVID. Well, if I just cough and someone walked in front of me, they're walking into the cloud. Again, social, government. Let me pick these 4 or 5 things to do so we could sleep at night. Oh my God, I social distance, I wear a mask, I wear gloves. Why do I have COVID? Where did I get it from? I did everything. They were 6 feet apart. 14-day quarantine. You see this? Do you see this? COVID is real. There are people that are dead. Millions of people across this world that are dead because of COVID. COVID also, my opinion, might have kickstart other underlying factors, especially the sick and elderly. You got a bad ticker, maybe you're caught cancer. Fine. You can't, stop everything when people die and give them an autopsy, but COVID is like kick-starting what might be wrong with you. I have COVID. I got COVID, tested November 22nd. Look at my Thanksgiving video. 3 or 4 videos behind this one. I got it, okay? I was just sick. I'm gonna make another video about how I felt and when I felt, when I'm ready. But I made 3 15-minute videos on December 2020, December 19th, 2020. Okay, look at me. Do I still have it? They say 4 to 6 weeks. I tested positive November 22nd. Tuesday is 30 full days. Can I go outside? Well, today's like the 28th day. Why not? Why can't I go outside? Well, they say you can. Well, they say you can. But I also would like to get another test, but they say that it's in your nose, it's in your body. It's a virus. I don't feel anything, but it still might be in my body fighting. So why get a test at 28 days? There's another quick question. Do you get retested at 28 days, 14 days, 50 days? Antibodies. You take blood. What is that? What's an antibody? That's a chemical, it's a virus or so whatever, something in your body, that's fighting off something, so I shouldn't re-get COVID. The COVID virus is in my blood, so I could walk into a COVID room and I shouldn't get COVID. Well, there's different strands. Maybe I got strand 14 and I could get strand 20. That's another thing, strands. There's strands out there. So what the F does that all mean? I don't know. I'm supposed to not get COVID ever again? Well, I can't say ever because the antibodies go away after your body. What's the antibodies? I'm hearing 6 to 9 months. You take a blood test, it comes back positive. That means you confirmed from your blood, from a test lab, you did have COVID. Okay. Stick something up your nose, the doctors are saying, well, there's also residual enzymes, so you might be positive at 28 days. So, okay. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year, everything's canceled because I might have it. Can I still give it to you? There's another conspiracy theory. They're saying, 5 to 8 days. Why not 3 to 9? If my buddy Jay comes over right now, can I give it to him? I'm at 28 days positive. 11/22. Today's the 19th. I think that's 28 full days of testing positive, from being positive. Is it safe to say me and Jay could do backflips in the same room and be close and reminisce and sit next to each other and work on this computer? Will he ever get it? I don't know. Do you know? Nobody knows shit. That's the problem. You know what people know? That there's a virus out there. And it's unfortunate that it's killing a lot of people and it's putting a lot of people at distress. And it's, and then knock on wood, then there's the me who just got flu-like symptoms, and then there's the people asymptomatic. What the fuck is asymptomatic? So you're a carrier? That's great. That's awesome. That's like a touch of God. Hey, how are you? What's going on? What's up? You just got COVID. What do you mean? In 7 days, you're going to cough and sneeze and test positive for COVID. Why? I'm the carrier. How the hell does that happen? How is your body fighting it, but you're a carrier? That goes with all diseases. That's another. What's that, question 7? That's crazy. Guess what? Hey, Mark, how are you? YouTube? What was that? You just got COVID. Why? I'm a carrier. I'm a host. Whatever. I'm losing steam. I want to thank you for watching. Please try your best. Have an opinion. You're allowed to have one. A lot of states, you have to wear the mask. Fine. I get it. Also, they're saying the flu numbers are really down because you're wearing the mask. I think that there'll be people wearing masks for the rest of our living lives. You'll always have someone with a mask. You'll go to an Aerosmith concert and there'll be 2% wearing a mask in 15 years, 10 years. I mean, they probably won't be alive. I'm just, let's just say. There'll always be a guy or girl wearing a mask, and let them. Because if they want to wear a mask, maybe that's one less person that I have to breathe their shit. Maybe they just got sick. You know, if you go to different countries, they do different cultures. China and Asians have been wearing a mask in the States well before this. Another conspiracy theory. But you may not see it because you're not around their communities, wherever their communities are. So I hit you with a lot of stuff this last part. First two parts were not bad. Going a little bit past my usual because I just want to wrap it up. I gassed out. So if you got COVID, hopefully you get better. If you don't have it, hopefully you never get it. And hopefully this is one of those things that just in a couple of years, just a faint memory. But unfortunately, we've lost a lot of people in the world due to this friggin' thing. And everyone wants to point the finger. China, China, China. All right, hey, point the finger. But like I said in part one, unless I'm wrong, I think we made it. I'm hearing a lot more stories that we made this. Chemical A, chemical B, you know. But again, that's whatever. That was part one. This is just something else to stir the pot for a year or two, and in another couple of years, I'll be on this channel again. Oh, hey, did you hear? There's no more Fords. Like, just something will come out of nowhere, whether it's a virus or some kind of economical backlash or political stunt, whatever. COVID-19 / coronavirus part 3 out. Thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. If you like my content, thank me. If you don't, tell me. I'll delete it, but it's fun to see and hear. That's it. Let me start my day. Thank you again. God bless.